Hi everyone, welcome to Callie's Crazy Dream Studio, and this is why I should script or edit. This is third time around for this video, and I've got some things to show you, but before I talk about what we're going to be doing, I'm going to show you a box of goodies that I got from my friend in Illinois. Now, I've heard Julie say over the years, people always give her stuff. Where did you find that? I don't know, somebody gave it to me. But nobody ever gives me anything. Well, take that back. My sister gives me stuff. Crazy Lady Creations, you're always good about giving me stuff. Take that back. But in the general populace, I usually find all of my supplies, either stuff I've collected over the years, thrift stores, auctions, or garage sales. So when I got this box from Cindy, hope this is stuff you can use, I said, sure, go ahead and send it on. So really quick, I'm going to try and do this without messing everything up. Because this is like the third time I record this video, there are some fabrics in here. This poly gold lame with the glitter in it, that's going to be really, really pretty. And look, when you have this bias edging on here, you might not necessarily want it in your project, but cut it off and it makes great strips to sew on your collage strips, belly bands, use as the ribbon ties on the tops of your tags. Put it to use. She also sent me a big section of this pillow mattress cover stuff. This would be great for reinforcing your spines on your books, and it's also going to make the coolest ghosts. So we've got that. She sent me a couple of big sections of this black poly stuff that's, again, it's nice and heavy. So great for a spine, great for a journal cover, great for bats and black cats. You'd think I was ready for Halloween. We're still getting rain. In fact, the thunder and stuff is what disturbed this video last time. So it kind of upset the cats and the dogs, so I had to go take care of that. Then she sent me a piece of sheeting. That, again, sheeting, especially when you can get the older cotton sheets, they are super heavy duty and great for spine reinforcement. Then I have a couple of bags of little stuff. We have some wide ribbon. That red is really wide. Some whites, some vanillas, just some trims. I don't know where she got them. This has got some little champagne beads in it. Some pom-poms. Looks like it might have been a hat. And then there was this one with some flower bases, holly leaves. These are nice and heavy, would be good for, these look like they might have come off of gift bags. Great for putting over hitch posts. There's this ribbon from Aviation American Gin. And then she sent me a couple of cat calendars. She sent me this 12 by 12. And this one. Now, Cindy writes fan fiction. I write regular contemporary romance fiction. But we both love cats. And look at these. Aren't these adorable? We cut off the front of here. At some point, I need to go through my calendar box up there, cut all my calendars apart for the fussy cut stuff, and get those packaged up, either maybe in my scrap rack or someplace. And then in the box was another box. This is John Henry, The Creative Answer, and there are approximately 300 little envelopes. And I have a feeling her husband was in production with Channel 47, which is public television station in Peoria and Bloomington. And I have a feeling these might have had something to do with the auction. Either that or she picked them up at a thrift store somewhere. But there's approximately 300 of them in here. And I will probably be sharing these in the shop. Yes, I am going to get the shop loaded. I am in the process of trying to get my work table cleaned off so that I can get stuff ready to go in there. I haven't forgotten. I'm trying to do multiple things at once. My book has to be written. It takes time to do these videos. And if I waited till the studio was done to do the videos, like right now when I've got this box sitting on a table that has the stuff from the spring journal on it that I didn't get put away, and now all that stuff's on the floor to be picked up. Woohoo! Okay, the other thing I want to talk about, MemoryDex cards. Now, you saw the one that I got in the swap from B&D Crafts and More. I got this from Charmaine. And if you don't know about MemoryDex became a form of memory keeping several years ago, designed by Heidi Swapp. And it was really popular for about a year or so, then it died off, and a couple of years ago it came back and resurged, and now it's resurging again. So if you're not a member of our Spectrum Art Creations and Friends Facebook group, you really need to come join us. Wow, can you hear that rain out there? Great, big, huge drops. Anyway, you need to come join us, because right now we are doing a MemoryDex challenge. It is not, technically it's not a swap, but it kind of is. We have a partner, and our partner tells us what 2 colors we need to use in our MemoryDex, and we can use anything in our studio that we want. It's not limited to just Spectrum Art Creations products that we've purchased, which is really cool, because Maddie is all about getting us to use our tools, use our supplies, use what's in our studios and in our stash. And there are specific swaps and challenges that require we use at least 75% of Spectrum Art Creations. And then there are other challenges like this one where she says, just play. Get your toys out and play. So that's what I'm doing. But there are people that have not done MemoryDex cards before. There are people that don't have the tools for MemoryDex. Well, you know what? If you have a 1/4-inch standard paper punch, if you have a pair of scissors, or if you have some really cool shaped dies, border dies, or if you have the fancy scissors that do the funny cuts, you can do MemoryDex cards. If you have a envelope punch boards, if you want to do tabs, you can do MemoryDex cards. So I'm going to be showing you how to use a lot of these tools to create MemoryDex cards, okay? But the other thing I'm going to be showing you is what to do with MemoryDex tools. I have this pair from Heidi Swapp that I purchased on Maddie's website, Spectrum Art Creations. I also have the MemoryDex hole punch coming that I purchased from Spectrum Art Creations. But you don't necessarily need those. Now I have an abundance of the MemoryDex cards. I bought these on clearance at Hobby Lobby probably 3 years ago. And Heidi's purpose behind the MemoryDex was to make it a form of memory keeping. So like this one here, she has the monthly divider cards. So pictures that were done in February and August and November and October and July and January. So that we had, and then she had, so that you could do a card for memories. Just almost kind of like the December daily, where it's just a matter of a quick memory. And catalog your memories that way, as opposed to doing a big scrapbook page layout, or doing the December daily books and the October daily books that Ellie Edwards created. And then I got these from off of Simple Stories. These were one of their freebie things from off of Simple Stories. All I have to do is finish cutting them out, punch them out, and I have new dividers, or that I can add to what I'm already doing. So there are lots of things out there. There's lots of things you can play with, and I'm going to show you how to use all your tools. There's also a MemoryDex box that you can buy, but there are also lots of videos online that show you how to make your own. Some use chopsticks, some use dowel rods for the rod that go, 2 rods that go through the center that your holes ride on. I'm using a sardines beach clip box that I got from Walmart. It's perfect size. It's the perfect size for the MemoryDex card. It's at the perfect height here in the front for the dowel rods to run. It's gonna be perfect. So I just need to cover that. So I wanted to make MemoryDex Monday. So that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Next Monday, I'm planning to do these the second and last Monday of each month. I can't do them every Monday because sometimes there's other things that fall into the calendar date where I need to do things like Reindeer Club falls on the 25th. Well, if the 25th falls on the Monday, I could maybe do a Memory Dex with Christmas. We'll see. But so I'm going to do them on the second and fourth Monday of every month. Okay? I hope you'll come back and play because we're going to have some fun. And you're going to learn how to use your dies and all of your other supplies and make some great Memory Dex cards, even if you don't have actual Memory Dex tools. That's it. I'm going to get off of here so that I can get this transferred over and ready to upload while I have power. I will see you back here Wednesday with our next cabinet card. Thanks for joining me in the studio today. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and remember to hit that notifications bell so that you don't forget to come see what I'm doing. And also, if you notice a video that the comments is turned off, check one of my other videos or check in the description box below and you'll get my email address. Email me and let me know. After I upload a video, I check it for comments. If the comments are there, I feel we're good. But somewhere along the line, the bots that be keep wanting to click my comments off, and I don't know why. So if you see that my comments are off, please let me know so I can come back in and click them right back on. Thanks for joining me in the studio today. Creative blessings.